I have had to drop what you gave me. Swords, not words!
That's the right. This is D8 plus 2. Go like. Alrighty. Guess one of those on you. Hey, Liberated Tuster. This game is totally from the 90s. This game is an old game.
I'm there. Give me some direction, if it must be done.
Only Baldur may pass. His hands alone shall open the way. Once focus of power is restored.
It's probably best left to me.
Whatever that means. Well, that's sort of other way.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Aye, now what do you want? Have killed for less. Aye, that be sounding right.
There is
Yes,
a
yes.
gajillion
A
traps in
standard
here.
tactic, that.
It's the only way this works. It's the only way this works. Jar of water. Sword medallion. Sundial. Warden's note, the scroll reads as follows. Heed this, inmate. The true test of madness is the simple measurement of the mind's precision. The cured shall be rewarded. The afflicted shall wander without recourse. None of these strike me as the mirror, but
So tell me, Corgan, what think you of conflict and adversity? It seems this party is long on squawk and short on character.
The harder the conflict, the more glorious be your triumph, I reckon, spellchucker. What ye obtain too cheaply, ye esteem too lightly.
How true, how true. As a gallant warrior born, I correctly assumed you would be a student of warfare as well as a master of battle. Aye, the best battler is he who can smile in troubles deep, gather his strength from distress, and grow brave in reflection. Dwarf, you speak the truth. A warrior without peer like you must be an offense to nature, the strongest in the most peril. Strange how fate weaves her tapestry. Survival of the fittest be the term, and that be the puzzle of the life of adventurers. Now shut your yap.
Oh, I can do that.
I think I have to, oh, here we go. Two brothers we are, great burdens we bear. All day we are bitterly pressed. Yet this I will say, we are full all the day and empty when we go to rest. That sounds like an hourglass. Okay. Here in this place you swallow me, yet were I more, I could swallow you. Here in this place, I could swallow you. Come back to that one. No beginning, no end. I am a symbol of the world's cycles. The golden circlet. Seems like it could work there. Cigarettes are like squirrels. They're perfectly harmless until you put one in your mouth, then light it on fire. That's something. At night I come without being fetched. At day I am gone without being stolen. Probably go with that. Because it mentions day and night. Try to defeat me, but try in vain. When I win, I end your pain. No idea. Always do I tell the truth, yet cannot speak. Look at me and see what really is. Okay, that's the mirror. I was going to think the other thing was the mirror. Name me, and so shall you break me. No idea. Will save your life, but yet can you die by me? I will settle disputes, yet not with words. No idea. To those within the dungeon, I am joy. To those fully beneath my gaze. That kind of sounds like the sun. Rock with the sun on that one. I've seen the mountains rise, and I've seen the fall of Netheril. You shall die, but still I shall march on. Not being very helpful. Name me, and so shall you break me. When you said the scroll reads, you heard it as the squirrel reads. That is having a bad influence on you. There is discussion about squirrels. And let me just say that there is a squirrel problem where I exist. I guess I'm gonna go with the sword on that one. So I guess I'm going to go with the sun on this. Okay. Now we're down to 6. Name me, and so shall you break me. that means. Oh, this is the jar of water.
You know, bag of tricks, ye and I are nae so different. Ye fetch all with eye of newt and tongue of salamander. Aye, with battle axe and bloodlust.
A rather bold conjecture, don't you think, Corgan?
Nay, not so bold. The rest of these backpedalers haven't a clue. Ye and I, we know the long limbs capacity for the horrible and severe, eh, friend? We know. You're an odd little fellow, Corgan. Not quite sure what to make of you and your chagrins. Or chagrin. Okay. No beginning, no end. I am symbol of the world's cycles. At night, I come without being fetched. At day, I am gone out being stolen. This could be the stars. But if that's the stars, where does the sundial go? I think stars probably match that more. Squirrel problem? Surely you can't there can't possibly be too many squirrels. There's definitely way too many squirrels. Definitely. Sundial. In the mountains rise, in the fall of Netheril. I'll die, but still shall I march on. No. What is a guy being bound and gagged to do with any of these? Two heads and one body. The more I stand still, the faster I run. What? Would that be... Great burdens we bear, all day we are bitterly pressed. This is the boots. Means... I'm gonna try that there. Name me, so shall you break me. Sundial. Gagman. Grinning skull. In the mountains rise, in the fall of Netheril, shall die, still shall I march on. Maybe that could be the sun. Then what would this be? Try to defeat me, but try in vain. When I win, I end your pain. Have I mentioned that I'm terrible at riddles? I'm gonna go with the gagged man on that one. So now I have to find out, name me and so shall you break me. And that's either the sundial or the grinning skull. And the other one is, I have seen the mountains rise, seen the fall of Netheril, shall die, but still shall I march on. I guess I can go with the sundial here. Did not appear to do anything. Aren't these puzzles so fun? So fun. I love having fun. What is more fun than fun itself? So what do I feel confident in? I feel confident in the jug there. I feel confident in the boots. Beginning no end, I am a symbol of the world's cycles. That could be the sundial, actually.
It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
Okay. I feel okay with that being stars. I have no idea what this is. I think this works with the hourglass. This is definitely the mirror. Name me and so shall you break me. Maybe I should pay attention to what golden circlet. What doesn't have something in it right now? This? Oh, we
At
can
once, your
swap the skull for that. That appears to have not made any changes. This one right here, the Mountains Rise one. That one, I have no idea. I mean, there's a couple of them I have no idea, but this one in particular, I have no idea. I shall march on. I don't know if this is required or not. 2 heads, but 1 body. Or stand still the faster I run. I guess I'm not super convinced that that's the hourglass. Could the sundial have 2 heads? Oh, okay, that one is the sundial. I think it's referring to the... You know, I'm reaching, but, you know... That one could be the sundial. Where's the circle? I think I like the circlet there. So, is there a reasonable conclusion that this could be the sundial? I'm referring to the 2 heads as like the sun and the moon.
I'll do it for eternity.
Okay, so then
I'm waiting.
what would an hourglass? Work. I guess here? Name me and you shall break
You
me?
know, this reminds me of that time.
Could we not have hired
way
some
back.
poor fools to do this for us? This is no place for a man of my stature.
Okay. I still have a skull to put somewhere. Something have 2 in it? I gotta swap the grinning skull with something. I don't know. Chat, am I close? I'm locked in. This one's water. There's no way it can't be water. This one, the boots. 1000%. This one I feel I'm like 88% on it's the circle. At night I come without being fetched. I feel like stars work very well here. Try to defeat me, but try in vain. When I win, I end your pain. I have no idea. I have 2 heads but 1 body. Honestly, I don't know that one either. I'm feeling confident that's the mirror. We're just going with hourglass for now. I feel like sword works here pretty well. Sun here works pretty well. But, you know, I have no idea what that is. I guess I can swap the gagged person for the skull. Did not work. Stand still, the faster I run. One's probably not the hourglass. Alright, let's take out stuff that we are very confident. Or
Glad
not
to be
very
of
confident.
assistance.
Oops.
Always willing to try.
Jon Jonsson at your service.
Yeah? Hey, not a concern.
Yes, yes, a standard tactic, that.
We're gonna be here for a while, folks.
I really don't like this. How are we helping the less fortunate trudging around in here?
Okay. Gagged. Two heads, but one body. The more I stand still, faster I run. Try to defeat me, but try in vain. When I win, I end your pain. I'm kind of reaching the point of probably just going to look it up. I feel like I'm real close. All right. Let's look it up. Statue riddle. Uh, Alright, try to defeat me, but try in vain. When I win, I endure pain. Grinning skull. Why? This riddle is about death. The skull is related to death. Sure. Whatever you say. I have two heads but one body. It's the hourglass. I feel like that works, I guess. But sure. Name me and you shall break me. Why? The gagged man represents silence. As soon as you speak, silence is broken. Okay. Well, that's this one. This is try to defeat me. Where's the sundial? I have seen the mountains rise. This one I don't get at all. That one I don't get at all. But you know what? You got it. Ironstone. Sapphires. No level up out of that. Not a gem? Oh. Okay. Armor class +1. Gonna be honest here. Doesn't seem very useful, but I'll give it to you. Seeing as you find yourself smacking people in faces a lot, and in turn having your face get smacked. Let's give you a sling, I guess. I didn't look at if you got new spells. Alright, we get a level 4. Congratulations on another monster summoning. This one. Domination, I guess. Hey, level 6 spells. Does this have the possibility of them going crazy? Yes. I'm not crazy on them going crazy. Creatures with more than 8 hit dice are immune. Visible Stalker. Nine hours. Only slightly annoyed. Well, that seems worth using. Guess we'll just go with those for now. Oh, it leaps at all enemies. Oh. And lightning. I feel like I should probably get a mislead. But that's probably the same. Well, whatever. What is powered silence? Cut. Make any sounds. The silent completely foils any spells that require verbal components. The only ways to counter the spell are either a dispel magic or vocalize spell. There's no saving throw. Let's get one of those. That seems really nice against casters. Really nice. Seems like I haven't marked. So I guess I'll figure that out later.
Oh, I can do that.
Also, it appears this was not required. Such is life, I guess. Take those two.
Aye, I'll do as you
I
wish.
think we make a fine partnership, like Drist and Wolfgar, Elminster and Volo.
And later I'll
We should go
split
into
your
the
cut of
mobile
pie.
vegetable
The dwarf
peddling
will
business
see.
together.
But time we got to business.
Let's do this
isn't
quick and
boring.
clean.
For the
I'll
eyes,
give it
Boone.
that.
Go for the eyes, yeah!
I'll certainly try.
And later I'll split your gut.
The axe be bloody ready. Fine.
Why are there more of them?
It shall be done
A
with
bit be
skill
paid
and
well
care,
for this.
if not brevity.
I'm ready for any, of course.
At once, your worship.
Probably a spear +2. I don't have any slings on anybody.
Yes,
You have multiple weapon slots? Ooh.
one day.
Can you use darts?
One day.
Yeah. Give you all those. We have some darts for sticky situation.
Have killed for less.
What is it now?
Get this invisible star. Oh, we'd have to rest for that.
I'll do it for a turnip.
I'll do as you tell, but only if there be a good amount of coins a week.
You know, this reminds me of that time way back.
Method.
Eh?
Yes, yes, a standard tactic, that.
I hope this is worth it.
I recognize that name.
You need my skills, I see.
I'll see.
Summon some monsters. You're not the summon monster person, but a confusion instead. Is that a stinking cloud? Oh, it doesn't matter what it is because it's killing us.
Aye, that be
Go bother someone else.
Aye, I'll do as you wish.
Oh, I can. Beware! Your knees are mine!
mince and food. Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Oh, I was like, wait, yeah, are you attacking?
Something is wrong here.
Like, that's all that comes out of that, huh?
Bark your orders, and later I'll split your gut open.
That's a portal. Doesn't say where it goes. This says exit. Scares me.
Got it.
Put your hand in my mouth. Don't think I want to do that. Face a face and answer you. Exit with the answer that frees. Pain is the price of failure. They follow and lead, but only as you pass. Dress yourself in darkest black, and they are darker still. Always they flee the light, though without the sun there would be none. I'll go with shadows. Again, I suck at riddles. Answer is satisfactory. The wit is matched for this round. You are free. Return and face another if you dare. Face a face. Yep. The life I lead is mere hours or less. I serve all my time by being consumed. I'm quickest when thin, slowest when fat, and wind is the bane of the gift that I bring. This is looking like a candle. Yeah, I like a candle here. Spirited jig, it dances bright, banishing all the darkest night. Give it food, and it will live. Give it water, and it will die. Fire? Lighter than what I'm made of, more of me is hidden than is seen. I am the bane of the mariner, a tooth within the sea. Speak my name. Glacier would be my immediate response. I guess it has to be ice. What happens if I select the same... Ah, okay. The man who invented it doesn't want it for himself. The man who brought it doesn't need it for himself. The man who needs it doesn't know it when he needs it. I like coffin. Hey. The more that there is, the less that you see. Squint all you wish when surrounded by me. Seems like air. Although the more that there is the less that you see. Kind of interesting. Hope. I guess breath? Not satisfactory. Really? Oh. Darkness. I see where they were going with that. They come to witness the night without being called, a sailor's guide and a poet's tears. They are lost to sight each day without the hand of a thief. Why are stars a poet's tears? I can have no color, though there may be darkness within. I have no weight and hold nothing, and if placed in a container, it becomes all the lighter. I'm going to go with a hole. But I think a hole can hold something. Throwing that out there. Get you to do these
Aye,
because
the dwarf will bloody do it.
you have fire resistance, and if I fail, less damage. Of all your possessions, I'm the hardest to guard. If you have me, you will want to share me. If you share me, you will no longer have me. Feels like money. With a secret. I have holes throughout, from back to front, and top to bottom to core. More nothing than something within, yet I still hold water. Sounds like sponge. I like sponge. There was a troll priest in an old World of Warcraft guild that I was in. His name was Sponges. He came from Shai Hulud. I am free for the taking through all of your life, though given but once at birth, I am less than nothing in weight, but will fell the strongest of you if held. Wait, you weren't given a blade at birth? So I'm not sure like the exact interpretation here, but I don't think it's goodwill. I don't think it's a blade. I don't think it's the sky. Don't think it's water. Don't think it's language. So it would have to be breath, a hand, or spirit. Breath to me doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense because you're given more than one breath at birth. A hand weighs something, but if it's a gesture, a gesture is less than nothing in weight. I kind of like, I'm kind of convincing myself for a hand. I'm not sure about spirit for the last part. Will fell the strongest of you if held? I'm not sure about that, but I'm gonna go with a hand just because I kind of like where I was going with that. But spirit could be it. Unfortunate. Oh, this is piercing damage. Oh, there is some fire damage too. Good. No. Okay. My number one choices are gone. What is given once at birth? I guess we'll have to start going with some of the more abstract things, as goodwill in language. Okay. Breath? Why is it breath? I am so confused. Alive as you, but without breath, as cold in my life as in my death, never a thirst, though I always drink, dressed in a mail, but never a clink. It's like a dead body. This could be a fish. Fish have scales. And that's the only thing that's alive on this list. Go fish. I've answered true. The 12 in stone. Rewarded are you for the wit of ages. Gained a ring. Again, this appears that it was not required. Do you have the wing? Ring of regeneration. Ooh. You're using fire resist. Armor class. Ring of regeneration is a helpful thing.
Abyss be paid well for this.
Pretty sure fish breathe. How sure are you of that?
It shall be done with skill and care, if not brevity.
You want tea?
What gives? I've killed
I
you.
can't.
Oh, that's a lot of suckers.
I'm not that allergic.
Wanted to be a bunch of suckers.
Live by the sword. Live a good long time. Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes. Yeah!
You said once your way. This isn't boring. I'll give it that.
That's not right. Feel the backhand of glory. Now you die.
I'm busy if I'm fast.
Give me some direction.
Oh, this is a summon monster.
Be quick with it.
I'm waiting.
What? Is there a griffin about? I'll do it.
That's not right.
forcing me to use a spell here.
Monkey work.
For the last puzzle, given breath, but once at birth or whatever, you think it's a grammar thing that may or may not be meant to mislead or mislead. You can interpret it as you're not given it several times at that moment, or it can be interpreted as you are given it through the birth, but otherwise not given when you breathe. Yeah, I don't rock with that.
Aye, that be sounded right.
I don't rock with
You
that.
know, this reminds me of that time way back.
Whoa! You caught that one just in the
Don't
nick of time.
forget to raise me.
Trap not disarmed. Okay.
I'm willing.
Don't believe I have a raised dead right now. So how about we try to rest?
Yes, a standard tactic, that. I'd carry the world if I could, but you'll have to package it smaller. I'm out of room.
Oh. I have a necklace. This time we're going to hard save.
Don't yet. Oh, I can do that.
You know what we'll also do? I think we have a potion. Be extra thiefy. Your dexterity. Gonna help.
Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Don't forget to raise me.
Ready? Well, looks like it's time to mark, so let's do that.